Welcome back to Third Down. Our next topic here in this segment is the NBA, and we got a special segment here with Sports Dynasties. But first, Christmas NBA games. What are your thoughts on that? Is that a new tradition for Christmas Day, or I mean, we had a pretty big matchup yesterday too, one of the best ones in the league. Kobe and the Lakers going up against LeBron and the Heat, and I mean the Heat it just took a beating on the Lakers, and you saw Kobe in his post-game press conference. He wasn't too happy at all with his Lakers team. Now the Miami Heat Lakers, any thoughts?
I have a big thought. Now, I think Christmas is silly. We've all agreed with that.
Yes, no fun, Chip.
But yes, this is the one thing that I look forward to every year are the NBA games on Christmas Day. I don't have a family. I don't have kids. I don't have a wife. I know that's funny, but I save a lot of money, and I watch these games without a wife heckling me, saying, Chip, come out with the family. No, I stay and I watch these games.
And you don't have to switch car insurance either with all that money you're saving. Huh?
Don't make jokes, Max. Anyways, let's just get to the point here. I, in a way, enjoyed seeing Kobe get blown out, not by Prince James, but by the Miami Heat. Dwayne Wade, Bosh, and others contributed to this win. Not just the Prince. The whole team came together as a whole against the Lakers, and it really showed.
There was another game, too. This shows how the Knicks are coming along, too. The Knicks and the Bulls. The Knicks beat the Bulls, and the Knicks...
Deal.
All of the Bulls were without Noah, too, so, I mean, any thoughts?
Wow.
Well,
Without Noah.
Really, King James, and she said he does not like playing on Christmas Day. Nobody likes playing on Christmas Day. What did I do on Christmas Day? I didn't watch basketball. I watched taped college football games. They held my interest more than the basketball games. Because, hey, I have the same feeling as you do for hockey, for basketball.
Now, do you guys think the NBA should just not play games on Christmas Day like the NHL doesn't
No.
play games on
Yes.
Christmas days? Or
Yes.
so
These guys are like me. They don't like spending time with their families.
I'm
They,
sure.
they like to play the game.
Chip, I'm sure a lot of them do.
Just
I
not
mean,
on
a
Christmas.
lot of them have
They
public.
like to play the game. They get paid millions of dollars
Chip,
to
a
play
lot of-
this game and entertain. No, Max. They
Chip.
like to entertain people like me.
Chip, a lot of them have publicly stated that they don't not want to play on Christmas
Oh,
Day.
they're just saying
Kobe
that.
Bryant has said he's
They're
not want to play on
just
Christmas Day.
no. That's just because he lost.
Chip,
yesterday.
I'm sorry. Maybe they have families to go spend time with,
Oh.
unlike you.
Come on, Chip. I mean, a lot of these players have said they didn't want to play on Christmas
They
Day.
say that to get families all riled up, and they love playing on a center stage like Christmas Day.
No, they
Come
don't.
on, oh come
No,
on.
they don't.
Do you honestly say that you like spending time with your family?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I find that very hard to
Me
believe.
too.
I've
So I
lost your
Chip-
mother.
Chip's 2-1 on this one here. So, but okay. So that's our thoughts on basketball here. But our next topic here ties along with basketball too. Greatest sports dynasties in recent years. One of the topics that are being thrown around here lately is NASCAR. Jimmy Johnson has won his 6th straight
Oh, come on.
Sprint Cup title. Now, is Jimmy Johnson one of the best athletes going on in this era? Plus he's doing this single-handedly too. This isn't a team sport
Okay, to
individually.
take a page out of Chip's book. No! You go around in a circle! Well, how is that an athlete? I want to know.
It's not.
Thank you.
Now, a
Yes,
lot of people. Now, what I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys are aware of this, but NASCAR seems to be the #1 sport in America. But, I mean, we do have to give Jimmy Johnson credit. I mean, yeah, sure, he's just driving around in a car. You can't call it a physical endurance, but he has to do everything. I mean, tire changes, cars, he's driving in a circle. I mean,
so he has mechanics doing his work.
plus he's driving around, beating out a lot of competition. But to do this 6 years in a row, that's got to be something, though, huh?
Doesn't impress me one bit.
Oh, is it 5? 5, sorry.
And
I mean,
it's only 5, Max.
going around. I mean, this is pretty big though. I mean, this is for doing that for that amount of time. But
Yeah.
through a 30-something 40 race season, I mean, don't you think that's some kind of feat?
It's
No.
big for South Carolina, but that's about it.
You
So-
know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk around the table for 6 years in a row, and I'll say that I accomplished that 6
5.
years in a row. 5, I'm sorry.
I-
I'm going to do it 6.
I believe it's 6.
I'm going
but-
to do it 6.
Well, I
Just
mean,
to show this Jimmy Johnson
Chip,
up. He's
you
not
do
an athlete. You listen to me, Max. Those guys in the pit stops or whatever they're called, the bathroom parties is what I call them. They just kind of, they do all the work. The driver just sits there, drives pretty with a little headset. This is not a sport at all. This is ridiculous. No, this is not one of the best dynasties ever.
okay, who would you guys say is the best dynasty going on recently?
Either the 49ers or the Dallas Cowboys.
Barry?
The Niners are the Cowboys.
Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, the greatest quarterback ever, not Tom Brady.
You got the New England Patriots dynasty as of
That doesn't
recent.
impress me.
I think you do have to look at the Patriots dynasty. I mean, the Patriots have been doing this year after year. They're
at
always in the playoffs every year. They're in the hunt. They're winning
Because
double-digit
of
games.
the Brady rule. It's the only reason.
But
I look at it, back then in the early 90s and earlier than that, was actually played by men. I don't like people that every time they get hit, they get up and want a flag. To me, Brady is just, he's the biggest crybaby in sports. He doesn't like to get hit. Big Ben took a hit in the nose and you didn't see him crying about it. Point taken.
I mean,
Win me.
Okay, other topics. I mean, there's other dynasties going back to the 80s with the Lakers and the Celtics rivalry. We got the Detroit Red Wings in hockey.
and the Islanders.
And the
The
Islanders.
Islanders!
They won 4 straight Stanley Cups.
That's nice.
Well, the Islanders are nowhere near that at this
No,
point.
they're not.
Those days are long gone for the
They should
Islanders.
just be in an island by themselves. Oh wait, that's the whole sport of hockey.
You can join them.
Now, what about
I'm good.
some more individual performances? I mean, we got Tiger Woods here.
Oh, great man. Just a great man.
The Tiger Woods dynasty here. I mean, there's
I love
also,
Tiger,
if we
but
go to
he's
other
an
sports,
accomplishment.
what about soccer? The Brazil soccer team seems to be in it every single season.
We're talking about sports here, Max. We're not talking about the Brazil soccer team.
Chip, you're a big soccer fan, huh?
No! It's fake football.
Barry, thoughts?
I'm just offended by how many people compare soccer to hockey. It's
Well, they
very
got a point.
offending. No, they don't have a point. At least hockey's physical.
But they
At
take
least
dives.
They're an ice chip. They're on ice. What do you want them to do?
They take dives.
Can you skate?
I
I
don't
didn't
want
think so.
to skate.
Why not?
I get paid to write about sports, not to skate. That's for figure skaters in the Olympics.
All right, well, now that we all touched base on topics, now I need one answer from both of you guys. Greatest sports dynasty and why?
The 49ers. John Taylor, Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Roger Craig, and Bill Walsh.
All right, that's a pretty good dynasty. Barry, got anything?
I gotta go with the more current team, even though they've been just like this for probably going on 2 decades right now. The Detroit Red Wings.
What?
How can they've been in the playoffs? They've been on the top of the Western Conference
come
year
on.
after year after year. You have Iserman and Chelios and Brandon Shanahan, and then when they're gone, they're replaced by Zetterberg and Dotson. It's just a never-ending spree.
I don't know what
Great
any of
players.
these guys are, but nobody cares about the Detroit Red Wings.
I think you guys both have good topics
No,
and
I
good
have them.
points here. I don't know which way I would go, but I mean,
I would go my way.
that's Chip and his traditional talk here. But I mean, you both have good topics here with the Red Wings and the 49ers. That's a tough say. I mean, there's also Dallas Cowboys in there too throughout the 90s. So I mean,
There's Dallas. They do impress me.
it's tough to say. I mean, any of these topics we've touched base on do have its point of being the number one dynasty. So I mean, I guess that's for our fans to decide at home if they want to vote on this question. Check us out on our YouTube site, 4th and 30, and feel free to post comments on what you think is the greatest dynasty going on in sports today or in the past or whatever year or genre you want to touch base on. Feel free. But, I mean, that's going to do it for Third Down. We're going to have to take a quick commercial break. We'll be coming back with Fourth Down to wrap up the show. Don't go away. It's going to be good. Coming up next on 4th and 30.
Hi folks, my name is Ryan Miller, and I'm here today to speak about the dangers of alcohol this holiday season. And here to help me explain the dangers is my good friend Norm.
I just caught a bass. That big. Do you like my dog? His name is Scruffy. Drinking, folks, is such a bad thing. I'm also a pianist. And, yeah.
Norm, you're an idiot.
Idiot is as idiot does. Drinking's bad, folks. But refreshing at the same time. Don't drink and do anything. That's all.